Just wait for a couple more people to join. Hello, though, everybody. Hey, Gio. Oh, you can invite other people to your live, like Instagram. I didn't even know you could do that on Facebook. It says invite Bonnie, Kaylee, Thomas Jackson. How are things, Gio? All right. I think everybody is bored. This is really something. Because at a certain point, you run out of things to do. I think everybody was like all amped up at first, and then I was just like, yeah, I'm ready to go outside now, which is understandable, but I'm still not trying to go outside yet. Not quite yet. I'm gonna let the first batch of people go outside, and then I'm gonna see what happens, and then if they good, I'll go outside. Hey, Sierra girl. I've never been suspended, but I feel like that's definitely what it would feel like. I think I almost got suspended one time for I think when I was at performing arts. Well, they threatened to suspend me, and I was crying like a little biatch, and I didn't end up getting suspended. So I'm gonna get started. Um, so first I just want to do my little church announcements and show y'all what some fun things that I got this week or last week, but I'm gonna show y'all today. Um, well, for Mother's Day, I got this. Well, two. I got two things. Well, three things from my mom. But she gave me this cute booklet from my store's grand opening. She made it. It's a picture booklet, and I'm not really big on like expensive gifts. Like I don't know, like high end stuff, none of that. But I really do appreciate thoughtful gifts. So she gave me this really cool booklet and it has some cool pictures in it. I don't know if y'all can see. From the grand opening. I gotta hold it up because these comments don't go away. Um, I'm leaning in. So I really like this booklet, and I'm gonna put it somewhere special where I can look at it often. And I also got from my mom also a locket necklace. Hey Kevin, and it has what is it called, origami owl, and it has I feel like one of them Instagram people, they be holding their hand to the back of the product, but it does help, and it has charms in it. So I really like this necklace also. Hey Maria. And I think that's all of the announcements I have. I think last week we talked about Kaylani. I was going to call her Kalani. I have a cousin named Kalani. Um, Kaylani's album. I'm still playing it nonstop this week, so it's definitely a bop. I don't know what new stuff y'all listening to. But if y'all got any good music suggestions, definitely send them my way because I definitely will listen to pretty much anything. Um, hey Valentino, I'm about to wave to everybody. So anyway, my topics for today are shoot your shot, size matters, Pastellitos, and dark liquor. And I mean the food thing, you know, I talk about food every time I get on here, but the dark liquor thing, I just always think it's funny that, well, I didn't realize until I got a little older that people, especially black people, like once you pick a drink, that's your drink, like for the rest of your life. And I was kind of a late bloomer with drinking. I didn't start drinking until I was like 22 maybe. And I'm not even that much older than that now. But now I can only drink Crown Apple. That's the only thing that does not make me sick. So I don't know, is Crown Apple classify as dark liquor or not? Somebody can tell me. I think it is. I don't know. It's brown, but I don't know if it's dark. Oh, y'all quiet on today. Crown Apple is so delicious, and you know what's so funny about it? Like, when I first started drinking alcohol, I was only doing like mixed drinks, but I have to drink Crown Apple straight. Like, I no longer do mixers. I am now one of those black people that only drinks one drink because that is all that my body can handle. And I don't drink vodka at all. Vodka makes you crazy, literally. I don't care what nobody say. Vodka will turn you into a whole nother person. And then a close second is probably gonna be Jack Apple. Dozing off. How? Hey Mozetta. And then Pastellitos, because I just wanted to, I don't know, set the record straight. I love talking about Pastellitos. I love Pastellitos. A lot of people don't. But my Hispanic friend brought it to my attention that it's not Pastellitos, it's Pastellitos, which I do know. And I don't understand why everybody calls it something different. Because I know there's 3 different pronunciations for Pastellitos. It's Pastellitos, Pastellitos, and Pastellitos. So, which one is right? $8:00. I don't even have a bedtime at this point. I think I go to bed at like anywhere between 2 a.m. and 3. I think I drop around 3. I think that's all I can stand. Shrimp. Oh, shrimp Pastellitos. When I used to cater, I definitely made the shrimp Pastellitos a couple of times. They came out really good. And I don't even eat shrimp, but I got like rave reviews on those. But guess what? Saying Pastellitos is wrong. And I don't know how to write it. I don't know if we can ever make this right. I think it's one of those things that is always going to be said wrong. Like salmon, it's salmon. I don't know what else people say wrong, but it's definitely Pastellitos. Pastellitos. You're saying it wrong, Maria. Oh, and I got my nails done, y'all. I'm kidding, I didn't. Everybody is late. They late every week. We on, we on CP time. Hey Myron. Hey Jamila. Hey Golden Jaguar. These are actually press-ons. And actually these are like some custom ones that my sister got for me a couple Christmases ago. And I was like, you know what? These came right on time because I can't get my nails done. And they're purple, they match the hair, so it's working. Good for you. I'm glad that you can get to bed at a decent hour. Um, and it's crazy because I stay up for a long period of time, and well, I stay up to like 2 or 3, and then I wake up at 6 or 7. I do this, and I stay up all day. So I know I can operate on a little bit of sleep. What's a nail sticker? Not the joints from not the ones from the 90s that we used to wear. I need to see them. I wouldn't say I'm not tired. I just am functioning on. I know my body has adjusted. I'll put it that way. Listen. Everybody sleep tonight, and guess what? I'm about to be right with them because I'm like, I'm at 10:30. I'm out. Oh, I know what you're talking about. The stickers. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, do y'all want me to chat about size matters now? No, I don't know if everybody's sleep or if it's other stuff going on. You know how when people don't promote their stuff right, they be blaming it on other events. They be like, "Yeah, it's mad stuff going on tonight." So I mean, I don't know what this door gonna look like, but it's mad stuff going on in the town. So like, you just didn't promote your stuff. Don't blame it on the other. Don't blame it on other events. Oh, shooting our shot. Okay, we can talk about shooting our shot, I guess. Jamila, you already know. Like, how you gonna blame the people? But Buffalo is such a hard town to do anything in. Oh yeah, I'm familiar with Color Street. Like, you go on, but I'm gonna put it this way: Buffalo is a great place to like start anything. Um, but you just really have to be consistent because I don't know what it is about Buffalo, but they like hold everybody to such a hard standard. Like, Buffalo is just very hard on its own people. I literally will never understand why, but Buffalo is OD hard. Like, they're hard on anybody who's trying to do anything positive. But if you stick with it and you're consistently putting out good stuff, eventually, the town will back you. Another factor is sometimes you have to leave Buffalo and then come back. You got to do that whole thing because otherwise people will not acknowledge that you're doing anything otherwise. That's just the way it is. I understand it now. I'm not that way. Like, I literally will support anybody from the ground to the top. It doesn't matter what level you're at, for me to acknowledge that somebody's doing something. Like, I support all the musicians, so I support other musicians stuff. I don't have a problem with that, and I'm not gonna wait till people get famous to support them. I do not get that mentality at all, and I'm never gonna get that. I'm never gonna get that mentality. You gotta support people when they start. So, but I went off on a tangent there because that's something near and dear to my heart, because I really cannot stand that at all. That mentality that, you can't support somebody until they pop or they go out of town. Like, what? You got people here that's hella talented. I really do not understand. Like, I'm talking in F sharp right now because I'm getting like OD emotional about it. So let me just bring it back down. But anyway, hey, other people came in and probably left while I was ranting. Hey, Carell. Hey, J Skis. What up, cuz? Hey, John. Bridget. It really is a whole live in itself. I might just do a whole live about how the support in this city. I'm not going to say whether it's a lack or an abundance of support, but it's just, this town is just really weird. But I'm weird too. So, I know how to navigate around certain things. I've learned how to, and you know what? And it's not always about appeasing people and, sucking up to people and stuff like that, because I'm never gonna do that. But you just gotta stay true to yourself and to your craft, and just know that regardless of the town's support, you're going to flourish regardless. So you really just have to have that mindset, and you're good. The people you build, if you build it, they will come, and that's real. Jamila, why you do the frog and the T emoji? What's T? Oh, thank you, boo. Got my Selena shirt on. Anything for Selena's. I love Selena. I can't even watch the movie. That's how emotional I get, because I already know what's coming at the end, and I'd not be wanting to fight the lady that shot her. It's a whole thing. There's one thing about me. I do not like subjecting myself to emotionally taxing things. So, like, if I know I'm gonna watch a movie and I know I already saw it and I said I won't watch it, like Selena, I will not watch anymore. The Color Purple, sometimes I cannot watch that. That's one of my favorite movies, but I can't like sit through that. This one is a comedy, but this one really makes my blood boil. Can y'all guess what movie it is? I know y'all not gonna guess. Hey, Kizzy. Telling you, man, we gotta support each other. Like, how y'all expect people to blow up from your town and you don't support the people? Y'all gotta understand, it takes so much longer for somebody from your hometown to pop if they do not have their hometown to back them. If you go anywhere else in the world, people in Atlanta, they support anywhere. New York City, they stand behind. They be having whole gangs of people at shows. Like, can you imagine? Could you imagine if you, like, 50 people like just came out to your show just off the strength that you was from their hometown? Like, can you imagine that? And I would be one of those people. I would be on board for that. Oh, the movie is Life. Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. I cannot watch Life at all. It gets my blood boiling about black men who are wrongfully incarcerated. Actually, not even black men, just people in general. I mean, more so black men because we are disproportionately incarcerated, wrongfully accused, and all of that. That's a whole nother life. But I cannot watch the movie Life at all. I get very upset. You said it's too late to be guessing. Hey, Mike. Hey, Jeremiah, aka Chubbs. Hey, Keita girl. All right, I'm waving at everybody that's coming and going to the live. Because I know y'all be coming to the live just to be nosy and then y'all back out of it real quick. Because you know why? You know how I know? Because I be doing it too. Uh-huh. Surprise. You said a lot of people saying they don't support because of the miscommunication. Nah, you gonna listen. I'm about to tell you because Buffalo is big, right? But it's actually really, really small and very like close knit when it comes to like everybody knows who's doing what, right? And it really burns my biscuits when people act like they don't know who does what. People act like they don't see your flyers, they don't acknowledge it, whatever the case may be. And I mean, it's all good, like because I'll put this out there: you do not have to support everybody just because sometimes people don't be good. I mean, whatever. That's a whole nother thing too. But um, if there's somebody that's good at what they're doing, like you see them grinding and putting time into it, I really don't understand why you would not support. Like, I mean, that to me, I do not get that mentality. If you see somebody grinding, if you see somebody literally doing their thing, like they hitting the pavement, they passing out flyers. I mean, what miscommunication? I mean, you see everything on social media. I see everything. I see everybody's stuff. So when people tell me they don't see my stuff or that, I'm literally a human lie detector, first of all. That's another lie. Live. but people see what you're doing. And that's another thing too. People see what you're doing, whether they want to acknowledge it or not. Girl, you typing so many things. I'm trying to keep up. I keep freezing. Hey, Nikita. I got Nikita and Nikita in here. Um, yeah, so I forgot where I was at. So I'll come back to that on another day because that always gets my blood boiling. But the movie that I cannot watch is Life with Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy. I said a couple other ones that I can't watch. The Color Purple and Selena, because I have the Selena shirt on because I really love Selena, and I cannot watch that movie because I don't like subjecting myself to stuff that's emotionally taxing. Like if I know the ending is coming and I'm gonna feel feelings, I won't do it. I really like comedies and I don't know what kind of movies do I like. I like sci-fi. Like I be liking weird stuff. Hey Sam, what do you mean the way people go about things? Like you think like people are aggressive about getting themselves out there? I mean, what do you mean? No, I'm seriously a human lie detector. Hey Akita, do I like being a human lie detector? No, I do not. I just wish people wouldn't lie to me. It's horrible because I be knowing, and then I gotta act like I don't know you lying. It's like a whole thing. It's like, please stop. Yeah, the music industry is definitely an interesting thing. Um, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to go off on a tangent about the music industry because there's so much I really don't know. I'm not afraid to say when I don't know something. Um, but as far as like the way things are here, there's definitely a lot of things that could be improved upon, and everybody knows that. Like, this is not like something that's a secret. Um, but I'm not sure if people want it to be improved upon, if they like the way things go here, um, or not. A lot of people are afraid to speak up on certain things here. I posted a status about that earlier. Um, but I don't know why people are afraid to say certain things. They're afraid that they might be like blackballed here, possibly, which is highly probable. Even though Buffalo is very small, you could still get to a point where nobody will mess with you because you said certain stuff. So, but moving on, I'm gonna talk about. I guess I'm gonna talk about women shooting their shot. Should I move on to that? Don't mind me. I'm just drinking water. Hey, Mike. So I guess the question is, should women shoot their shot or not? What do y'all think about that? Do you think women should shoot their shot, or do you think women should wait for the man to make the first move? Y'all can chime in. Shoot your shot. We got one for shoot your shot. Nobody else wants to chime in. Got scared. Y'all was talking. Y'all was talking a whole lot last week. Nobody want to talk. Y'all must be tired. I am too. I'm crashing right after this. Just go for it. Anybody else before I give y'all my answer? Any other answers from the class? Well, I would say for a woman, it is okay to shoot your shot, but after you shoot your shot, it's up to the man to pursue you any further. I'll say that. That's my outlook on women shooting their shot. I think it's okay for women to go for what they want, and actually men prefer that because men have a hard time reading women. So if they know, like, if you shoot your shot, then they know, like, it's okay for them to go and do that. Other than that, they have no idea. Like, men don't get subtle hints. I'm gonna tell you right now, they don't get no hints. They don't get none of that. Like, you really got to be like, "Hey, I like you. I think you're totally hot." I don't say that, but um, yeah, men need to like have that. You know, it doesn't have to be on board with us initially pursuing them, but if you do shoot your shot and you miss or whatever, um, I mean, that's cool too. I mean, there's other baskets. But yeah, men like that. Um, I've definitely done it. Um, Sometimes I'll be shooting air balls and stuff, but it's all good. Hey, Lauren. Lauren has entered the chat. I have one. I have one of the nails you got me. Finally, 2 years later. Or actually, no. I don't know this. Yeah, so it wasn't not this Christmas past, but the Christmas before that you got me these nails. So I put them on today. How do they look? They're very purple. Mm-hmm. And then last but not least, I'm going to talk about size matters. And I know a lot of people looked at it and they were like thinking I was talking about one thing, but of course I'm not talking about what you guys think we're thinking about because y'all minds be in the gutter. But what I was thinking about was as far as friendships and relationships go, when somebody tells a lie, does the size of the lie matter? What's up, Fred? What you laughing at? You just got in here. How you laughing already? Yeah, so big lie, small lie, does the size of the lie matter? Are all lies created equal? Y'all can sound off. I cannot believe y'all not talking. It's a monologue. Mm-hmm. Chill. I'ma chill until I get to the Eli train station. Y'all remember that video? You said give an example. Um, your name ain't Frederick. Your name is Frederick DJ Focus Settles. Yes, the government. You got your whole government in your Facebook name. And I touched on that last week. I call everybody by their government name. There's no special treatment. I guess the difference would be I don't know. Lies are tricky. Um, for me, I would say it doesn't matter if it's like a small lie or a big lie. Um, but another thing, I don't even want to bring this part into it, but omissions are lies too. An omission is when you leave stuff out so you don't have the whole story. I just had to say that just in case nobody knew what an omission was. But yeah, I think all hashtag all lives matter. Yes, we need that on the shirt. Because whether it's a big lie or a small lie, I think it's gonna hurt just the same because people will be like, "Dang, why you just tell me the truth?" And it be something real small, and it just snowballs into a bigger thing because once you tell a one lie, you gotta tell multiple lies to cover up the other ones. Trust me, I know. I've been down that road. I'm changed now, but yeah, I think that either way it goes, you have to, and I think it's trickier. To me, I think it's trickier in relationships when it comes to lies because sometimes you don't want to upset your partner, or you want to appease them, but I feel like you can't. You got to be like real, like brutally honest. Not brutal. I am, but you got to be just open and honest. Because, like Jamila said, all lives matter. Facebook is hating. Yeah, because you can't just be DJ Focus. We need to know what your real name is. Sorry, sir. Yo, where's Evan? Evan that needs to get the shirts made. Danny Sin. First of all, yes, I'm saved now. I mean, no, I can't even say that. I'm a change. I'm a changed person. One small lie turns into a million little lies, or a million. What is it? What's that show that's out now? A million little fires or something. It's That's how it is. But the other part aside of that is because I don't be telling lies no more. That now I'm like completely brutally honest, and I don't know how to filter it. So it's like it's either one extreme or the other. So there's that. Little fires everywhere. Yes, little fire. Yo, that show is so good. I'm not gonna ruin it for anybody that didn't watch it. Hey, Alyssa. Jeremiah, I know you be telling lies. You young. What lie did you tell today? People be lying every day. Just cause it's fun. It makes things spicy. Jeremiah, did you tell a lie today? He Hey girl. He is young. He gonna roast me for me saying that too. I just feel like when you're younger, you tell a little more tall tales than when you older. Because when you older, you just don't give a fuck no more. You just be like, yep, yeah, you're right. You're more, you know, more prone to tell the truth when you're older. I can't see myself being 80 and still like trying to like tell lies. Like that doesn't make any sense. Evan, that you we was talking about size matters, and my size matters because I know y'all hit y'all minds was in the gutter. Think about the other thing, of course, but I was saying if when it comes to lies, does the size of the lie matter, or are all lies created equal? And then Jamila hashtagged all lies matter. So we need that on a shirt. We slinging t-shirts all 2020. I was talking about Pastellitos earlier, and I did a poll on my Instagram story because I'm like getting tired of eating the same stuff over and over again. So I said, I think I put Pastellitos. Um, Damn, what was the other thing? I'm getting so forgetful now because I'm in the house so much. Pastellitos. I think it was like Cajun chicken and sausage pasta and something else. But I went to Tops and they had nothing. They literally had nothing that I needed to make the Pastellitos. So I got stuff to make steak egg rolls instead, and I haven't made those in a year. And they turned out really good, so I still got it. I ain't selling them, but they turned out really good. Thank you, girl. We getting these t-shirts popping. We slinging t-shirts. Don't nobody steal that. This is our intellectual property. That's another thing people in Buffalo like doing, stealing other people's ideas. Like, just don't. Even though Tyra Banks did say, steal from the best and make it your own, that's not what she meant. She didn't mean about stealing other people's intellectual property. She didn't mean that. Just so y'all know. But anyway, I think that's all I got for today. I didn't wave at Evan. Oh, but girl, I got some fake nails on. Since I can't get my nails done, I got some press-ons. And evident, I don't know if you missed it, but I was talking about women shooting their shot. And I said that women definitely need to shoot their shot. But it's up to the man to like follow through after that point. So you can shoot your shot, but the man has to accept the shot in order for y'all to move forward. And it's okay if the shot don't go through, because there's other hoops to throw balls in. That sounds kind of gross, but there are other hoops. More fish in the sea. Does that sound better? That doesn't mean go throwing your ball in multiple hoops. but it is okay for women to shoot their shot, and men like that. Well, most men, yeah. Because otherwise, men not going to know if you like them or not unless you show them some kind of interest. Because they don't pick up on hints. They don't pick up on hints like we do. Women are more intuitive as far as like taking hints. So I think that's what it comes down to. But that's all I got for tonight. So I'm about to hit the sack. It's up to the assist. The assist. And then they I don't know a lot of basketball terminology. Don't get me to talking about sports. I'm not a sports girl at all. I think so. They give you the assist, right? And then you make it like a layup. Is that what it is? Like you take the ball and it's still a no for me, dog. Evanet, how they gonna know if you don't show any interest? Men cannot read your mind. Layup, dunk. Okay. I was right about that part. 3 point. Men are not gonna know. Buzzer beat. Yo, I'm done with you. Yeah. And the reason I know that men like a woman shooting their shot is because they tell me out of their mouth that they do like that, and that they wish more women would shoot their shot, because they literally cannot read our minds. They don't know. I mean, there are subtle ways of showing that you're interested in a man without like directly saying it. But in this age of like online stuff, it's better to be more direct. I mean, I told one of my friends, this is not a surefire way, but stuff that a woman can do to get a guy's attention online. For me, I would say like you can like their pictures, not like them, like don't bomb them, but like because I don't like when I see that. When I go to my notifications and somebody has liked 25 of my pictures in a row, including pictures that are from like when I first started Facebook, like, you're a creep. But like if you like my post or you hearting gets more attention instead of just liking it. So if you is somebody that you like crushing on or whatever. Okay, Evanet got all the moves in the game. I heard that. Teach me the game, Ghost. So yeah, online. I'm talking about online shooting your shot. This is strictly online stuff. Since we in quarantine, like how else you gonna meet people now at this point? But heart and pictures, and you can also. Don't follow my advice. Let me do a disclaimer, because don't come back to me saying I tried what you said and it didn't work. Yeah, because I'm not an expert on shooting my shot, but I just like talking about it. But you can also, if they like post stuff in their like Instagram story or their Facebook story, you can also comment on that, and that's a good way to get to their inbox, because the comments from the stories go right to the inbox. So that can work too. It can work. I'm not saying it's the surefire way. I sound like an old ass person, but you can do that. Yeah. Yeah, Tony, you missed it. I'm about to bounce. Everybody just now waking up from their winter's nap. Y'all do this every week. Y'all come mad late, and I be talked about everything. I'm about to just start it at 10. I'm gonna start it at 10:30 from now on. Then y'all gonna come at 11:30. Evanet, I'm serious. I need help. Put together one of them ebooks that the women be buying for $3.99. I'm women. Recap, Tony. What is my bad? It's Friday. No day is different from the next. Nobody's going anywhere. I don't need these excuses. A recap of what I talked about. Oh, I'm gonna go through what I say. Jamila. So, recap, please. Okay. I was talking about dark liquor. Basically how my body can only accept dark liquor now. I only drink Crown Apple. Or if there's no Crown Apple, I can only drink Jack Apple. Because when you get older, your body don't tolerate liquor like it used to. So that's what I'm on. And I drink it straight. There's no mixers, because mixers make me sick to my stomach. So there's that. And then I was talking about Pastellitos. I didn't really dive into Pastellitos, but I think Pastellitos are just so delicious, and I don't know why Black people love them so much. I'm still trying to figure that out, because that's definitely a Puerto Rican dish. Like, how did Black people become so obsessed with Pastellitos? And then we changed the name of them on top of that. The pronunciation is Pastellitos, and we call them Pastellitos. And we put a hard T on it too. We have no shame. Just like Black people say salmon instead of salmon. I want us to stop saying it. Like, as a people, I want us to stop saying salmon. Patron, oof. Like, you saying Patron made my stomach hurt, because I'm thinking about, like, yeah, tequila. I can't. I absolutely cannot do tequila. When I just went to Mexico in December, and I had a margarita with tequila. I was sick for an entire day, and I knew better. I know I can only drink Crown, but of course, I'm like, I'm on vacation. I'm let's have a margarita. I thought I was gonna die. Tequila is from Baby Jesus. How you figure that? What is tequila made from? Agave? What is agave? I did not have two sips. I had the whole thing, yo. It was like one of the big margaritas. It was like this big. Um, and I was just, bruh, I was tossing cookies. It was crazy. But my favorite pastelitos are, of course, the regular standard beef and cheese pastelito. But I have made pastelitos with steak in them, like steak hoagielitos. Maria was in here earlier. She was talking about the shrimp litos. I made those before. Um, and what else I made? Oh, buffalo chicken pastelitos are good too. And pizza ones. Like the pizza, you go put like pepperoni and cheese and sauce in there. Man, I'll put anything in a pastelito, in an empanada thing and fry that shit. So the devil's gas tequila. Litos. I already talked about how I wanted to make pastelitos this week, and I went to the store, and because of freaking people that don't know how to buy one of each thing, I couldn't find anything. They didn't have any discos. They didn't have any, hey Mike. They didn't have any ground chicken because I don't really eat ground beef anymore. Um, and what else they didn't have? They just didn't have the stuff I need. So I ended up getting stuff to make steak egg rolls, which I made. Them joints turned out fire. I haven't made them in a year. I'm not selling them. I'm just not doing food no more, period. I just like cooking for me and my immediate circle at this point. No, it wasn't only about food. I just like talking about food because I like to eat. And I've been eating. I gotta jump to get jeans on now, like Beyonce said. I gained at least 20 pounds. I'm not gonna hold you. Evan, how you only had pastelitos twice? What kind were they? And where did you get them from? I need the details. Hey Kevin. And we talked about I think we talked about shooting our shot. Did you hear that part? How women need to shoot their shot? Kevin, you like pastelitos or no? I'm sorry, pastelitos. If you don't like pastelitos, you gotta leave the live. What? What's happening right now? Blasphemy. You bringing up the cake pops? I used to make cake pops too, y'all. I really do miss making cake pops, but that was so much work. And then nobody wanted to. I could do a live about that. People don't like your prices, and they be like, "How much for these cake pops?" I'm like, "Y'all know I spent like 7 hours making these, right?" Then they want to pay you a dollar for something you spent 7 hours making. How is that even like? That's crazy to me. If somebody tells me they make something from scratch, like you making a cake from scratch, you making a frosting from scratch, you doing this whole process, because making cake pops is a whole process. Hey Joey. Hello Omri. Every time I say your name I feel fancier. Omri. Um but yeah, people yeah. That's kind of why I got out of the catering business altogether. And also I just wasn't passionate about it anymore. I feel like once you're not passionate about something, you should just you should be out, because there's not gonna be no joy in it. for you. I don't like doing things I'm not happy about or passionate about. I've been like that since I was a child. So if there's nothing in it, yeah. Pastellitos. We were just talking about Pastellitos. I keep having to do recaps because everybody coming late per usual. I'm not making Pastellitos. I was talking about how upset I was because I wanted to make Pastellitos and they didn't have anything at the store for me to make them, so I had to end up making I call them mine because I have a signature thing that I make. They call it steak hokey egg rolls or whatever. So I made those instead, and it turned out bomb. I haven't made them in a year, but I did my thing. So I might make them again soon, just cause. Sir, I just said I don't be cooking for people no more. I am no longer a caterer. I retired. Kevin, you love the Pastellitos or the steak egg rolls? And the reason why, one of the main reasons why I try to make food that's good and that I'm gonna really enjoy is because I don't like eating everybody's food. And I think that goes for anybody. Like, people don't trust other people's food. I've got food poisoned multiple times. So it's up to me to make food that is bomb because I know that I cannot eat everybody's food. So, hey, Antari. You said both of them. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the steak, oh my God, the steak egg rolls are so good. I put what is it? The filet mignon. That's another thing we be saying wrong. Filet mignon, steak, or what's the other steak? That like the Angus. Either one is good. It just depends on your palate. And caramelized onions and banana peppers. And then I just put American cheese, but you can put pepper jack. That's also really good with the egg rolls. I did American cheese this time because that's the mood I was in. I was feeling American. I was feeling proud to be an American, so I put American cheese in my steak egg rolls. Y'all know y'all really got to try to make them. I mean, it's a lot of work. It took me 3 hours. That's another reason I don't make them no more. Cause when I cook, I be taking all day. But um it's not because I'm just a slow cook. It's just that when I'm in the kitchen, it's therapeutic for me. Caramelized onion is our candy for adults. Yo, that is the realest shit that was said tonight. I literally will caramelize onions and I will just eat the onions. I will just eat the onions. Forget putting them in the egg roll. I'm just gonna eat them out the. Yep. I put them in a little bowl. Get a fork. Candy. And I like putting caramelized onions on my potatoes too, or baked potato. I put caramelized onion on anything. I put them on my pierogies with some sour cream, all of that. Jamila, yes, you already know I can't be eating everybody's food. People be having cats crawling across the sink and no, no, no. And then if you like never been in food service, you don't know about sanitation and sanitizing the areas where you cook and none of that. I no. And Tari, I knew you were strange. Joey, we had this conversation about the pierogies before, like last year. We like our pierogies the same exact way with the caramelized onions um and the sour cream. Cause in my mind, I'm part Polish. It's got to be because I lived in Buffalo my whole life. Yes, you are a stereotype right now. You're a Polish person that makes pierogies. What else you be making? Entire, I knew you were strange. Entire, I know I'm strange. I'm aware of that. I'm fully aware that I am a strange person and I'm not from this world. I am an alien, if you will. That's why certain things upset me that don't upset other people. Yes. Eating caramelized onions by themselves is a thing. It's like Joey said it's like candy for adults. It is. I will literally just eat onions. That is weird, but whatever. Yeah, I cook pastelitos, pastelillos. I can't even stop saying pastelitos. Um that's one of the things I really like about Buffalo because there's such a melting pot here. Like we eat any type of cultural food for the most part. The only thing I haven't really tried, ironically, is African food or like Ethiopian food. Um, I'm not big on Indian food either. Um, I'm just not a fan of the like Indian curry flavor, but I'll that type of curry. I like Jamaican curry. Um, but I'm not really a fan of the taste of certain foods. I really like Greek food. I like Polish food, um, Spanish food, of course. What else I be eating? Soul food, Yeah. But I mostly eat American food. If that's a category. And American food is like pizza, wings to me. And it's I love Italian food too. But I haven't had a lot of Italian food since this quarantine started. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. East side and wait, Niagara, no wait, down ferry from Niagara to yeah, that's very true. My sister used to live on the west side, but I'd be scary. What Sharifa be eating? That's Indian. I know, like a couple weeks ago, or was it last week? Last week, my sister's husband's birthday, and she made him an Indian. She made him an Indian buffet, Indian food buffet for his birthday. I'm like, that's a big flex because I know those flavors are very heavy. Hey, Jasmine, and yes. Oh, I done flipped the thing around. I don't know how to flip it back. Oh, there I go. But yeah, I love those are the type of foods I really place on Niagara Falls Boulevard. Hmm, I don't know what place that is. Like I see quite a few Indian food places. Um, I'll have to go with somebody though. Like oh tandoori, yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause I want to try it. I want to do it. And I don't even know if it's so much the taste of Indian curry because like I said, I've never had Indian food. I maybe had like a little taste of something. Because when I went to UB, like they always used to have like stuff, like all the cultural groups used to have stuff. So I feel like I've tasted something, but the smell of Indian curry is just so strong that it doesn't sit well with my stomach. Even though sometimes stuff doesn't smell as good, but it tastes good, that's one thing that gets to me. You said you don't need it. And yes, I'm very. Did I? I don't know if I answered entirely, but yes, I'm very comfortable with eating onions by themselves. I have no problem. That's one thing I can say. I do not care about being accepted by other people. I'm just here. I'm just here taking up time and space for however God allows me to take up time and space for. I just hope he gives me enough time to do everything that I want to check off my list. That's all. I think everybody is like that though. Hey, Tamario. Onions and garlic. Wait, you eat garlic by yourself? I can't. But I do put garlic and onions. Yeah, Jasmine, the smell. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. My stomach gets jarred up just smelling how that intense curry. So I went off on a crazy tangent talking about Pastellitos. But yeah, my favorite filling is definitely just the regular beef and cheese John. So that's it. And oh, Tony, is you still in here? I ain't even answer your question. Yeah, Indian curry is like super intense. I think Tony left. Now I'm about to do this recap and he gone. But anyway, I was talking about, he asked me about women shooting their shot, and I said, yes. Once again, I'm going to do another recap. But yeah, it's okay for women to shoot their shot. And I think it should be encouraged because men sometimes don't pick up on the hints that we throw. Some men like directness, and it's okay. It's okay to let a guy know that you're interested. And yeah, yeah. And if you shoot your shot and you miss, it's okay. There's other baskets to shoot your basketball in. It's not over. I guess I could talk about. I'm gonna wrap it up, but I could talk about crushes next week because yeah, I think crushes are like the worst, and I'll tell you why next week. And last but not least, in my recap, what was the other thing? Oh, size matters. Um, when you're talking about, when it comes to lies, does the size of the lie matter? Doesn't matter if it's a big lie or a small lie. And I said that it doesn't matter. All the lies hurt just the same. And Jamila said, and I quote, hashtag all lies matter. So I'm going to leave on that note, and I'll see you guys next week. Unless anybody else has something to say. But I don't think so. Y'all tired today. I'm tired too, but I'm pushing through. I'm still probably not gonna go to bed until like 3 a.m. That's just the type of time I'm on now. I'm all flipped around. All right, y'all boys and girls. Be blessed. I will see you next Friday. I'm out.